As an offensive weapon, but he was their best defender in Houston.
Tough, hard-nosed, no question. Of course, Chris Paul off to Houston.
Player out on the floor today.
I think pretty much every game that we have done, Walker's strong move to the goal. I think pretty much every game that we've done has featured an Isaiah. With the Lakers, what role may he play in a shaken-up point guard situation for the Clippers? Isaiah Hicks, your favorite player.
We'll be going to North Carolina. KJ, as we like to call him. He's got a scholarship now to go play at North Carolina. Roy liked him in high school.
These Jazz players, Isaiah also played in Salt Lake City. There was a summer league event there as well, so some of them getting a little extra work, and a pretty reverse by Tyrone Wallace. Played a couple games in that event. Williams-Goss, pretty dish, and the finish by Ballenboy. Previously, Thornwell, long two. That is what Sindarius Thornwell can do for you. Evans off balance. Long rebound, run out opportunity here, and Leslie will lay it up and in. Wiltshire into a double team, and Williams-Goss strips him. And a great block. I think everybody from Utah was looking for a goaltender.
Scouts do, and the NBA does, just in terms of scouting internationally, finding players everywhere. There isn't a country that's not represented in the NBA or that's not scouted by these scouts right now.
Williams-Goss wants the high screen. Leslie works against Evans, bodies him up and fills it up.
And a nice 5-hour flight that wasn't so fun as you know, Isaiah, whether it's losing a game or a championship, or in this case a very significant player.
Your wounds, of course, because you ran into the perfect storm in terms of, Boston then having a former coach did for you. And again, that just goes back to your philosophy and also, to Coach Snyder in terms of developing players. And not only on the offensive side, but the defensive side.
Where his offense can match his defense.
But Quinn Snyder has done such a fantastic job for your franchise. What is it about him specifically that helps you develop players and take them to another level?
Play. You're not trying to play like the rest of the league, and you can win your way, as you've proven over the years. And this league has always been about variety, in the same style and playing the same way, running the same offense, shooting the same shots, and everybody basically analyzing it the same way. So,
that Isaiah for 3 years. So how we teach what in San Antonio they call the daily bread, what we call BP in batting practice, that individual improvement is really, really specific. Artist guy in the room, Duke, NBA,
he's a big
law school. He was a point guard like yourself, so he's high-minded in how he wants us to play.
Ballenboy, one of those G League, D League products. Leslie misses on the drive Monday at 1:30 at the Thomas & Mack Center. Sutherland mishandled the basketball. Sindarius Thornwell, straight line drive, pretty feed, and finish for Wilson. The bench.
I mean, how can you not like Thornwell as a player? I mean, he challenges shots, he makes the right play, he's in position all the time.
Wilson with 13, and now clears the rebound at the other end. 1:20 remaining. Played for a guy in Frank Martin. Very, very intense, but cares passionately about his players.
And I love Frank Martin as a coach. And, when you talk about a culture.
Marshall gets the screen.
Wow, look at that pass.
Thornwell can't finish, but it is good for Bryce Johnson.
It's about bringing that grittiness to the Los Angeles Clippers. And Doc knows the Patrick Beverley type of player. Doc's from Chicago, Beverley's from Chicago. So he's going to bring that defensive tenacity for smaller players. Most of us only have 4 passing lanes. That's the 2 shoulders, and that's the 2 legs, right leg, left leg, for smaller players. Most of us only have 4 passing lanes. That's the 2 shoulders, and that's the 2 legs, right leg, left leg.
Williams-Goss, second-team All-American at Utah. On the attack, a flip won't fall. follow will go, however, for Tony Bradley.
We're talking about him because he's been involved in the last 3 or 4 plays and getting ready to do it again.
There's Isaiah Hicks on cue. He's in double figures with 10, 4 for 4 from the floor.
Mark Jackson became one of the best passing point guards ever in our league. And I think that was because Pitino gave him that courage at the start of his career.
He's had a lot of frustration, something he actually has done. He said he kept a list on his phone, things that people said I couldn't do. It helps drive him, you know? So it's about fit, it's about opportunity, and he's keeping perspective.
And Kendall Marshall is a great passer. There's no doubt about it. Now, he may not be the shot maker that Paul is. There's different coaches, different styles, different teams. And he's taking full advantage of it right now.
Brown rings the bell. That's Anthony Brown out of Stanford.
We'll meet and dine with kings and queens. If you be true to the game will be true to you.
And Wilson has it stuck on automatic. That 3 is through for Anthony Brown.
Dreams and chasing their dreams. The amount of mileage that they put on their body during the course of the year, traveling and years of trying to make it.
Jonathan Holmes has come on for the Utah Jazz. Leslie gives way. Holmes will try for 3 and put it through.
Happy and ecstatic to be on that list. And when any of us started playing the game of basketball, we never thought that we would be on a list like this.
Jawan Evans with the finish. This is Nate Sobey. Creek. Leslie, what an acrobatic finish. Good knock away. And a block on the other end. Nice pocket pass and banked in at the expiration of the shot clock.
You know, it disrupts an offense, takes time off the clock, and it limits the options that the offense has.
Nelson turns the corner, and Johnson finishes it off. Sobey off glass and 1. With the Utah Jazz. Opening minutes of the 4th quarter. Pretty play. Bryce Johnson got 10. Leslie, nice pass. Johnson is there to block the shot. Jazz wanted to travel, but the ball popped loose on the bobble. Bryce Johnson finishes again.
You know, so many times you don't necessarily appreciate the players or the coaching in terms of their chemistry that they've built. And then sometimes that chemistry breaks up.
Grizzlies and Kings will end the day here. 3-on-1. Lob for Tokido.
You know, that's part of his philosophy. Let the big man touch it, and we see them using their big men in the post.
Bell with a feathery stroke. James Bell. Well, the other thing to know about Vince Carter, he's a Hall of Fame basketball player. He's an even better person. Sobey, strong move to the rack.
I mean, everyone dreams of having that night, and he was 40 years old having a night like that. It made us all think that we could come back and still play, which none of us can.